Hey everyone, this video is about Jessica and Daniel Groves. They murdered their infant son. Their baby was 2 months old. This is where their 15-year-old son testifies in court about what he's seen, what he had witnessed. But what I mainly wanted to speak about for a minute is how unorganized this courtroom is, okay? You have to remember, the other son, the one that's testifying, is only 15 years old. Now, these attorneys, DA, whatever, they keep asking the same questions over and over. They're not paying attention to what he's saying, and it's so annoying. Just so annoying. But even listen to what these people talk about when they watch the court.
What is Scott talking to Stratton about? They're supposed to represent their respective clients. See, now I'm just getting annoyed. Crystal, you're nodding your head. What is happening? This is not a twofer. This is not the dream team. You represent your client. I represent my client.
Exactly.
I think this is dangerous. Let's hear what she has to say.
Now, the 15-year-old has already testified some things, but this woman is going to ask him the same stuff again because she wasn't paying attention. She tries to say that, oh, well, her view was blocked, or he spoke so softly that she couldn't hear him, and that is not true. And after I play this part, I will rewind back so you can hear exactly how he answered his questions. This is just how unorganized American courts are.
I just have a few questions for you.
Listen to how softly she speaks and expects everyone to hear her.
Okay.
Now, this is the 15-year-old son of Jessica and Daniel Groves answering her. But listen to what she says.
And I apologize. Your voice was so soft where I was sitting at. I apologize. I had to go over this with you again, but I didn't hear a lot of what you said, so I just want to make sure I have my notes.
Bull crap.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that fair enough?
Yes.
Okay. The injuries that you described to baby Dylan, I believe that you stated, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you saw his head a little bit swollen and bruised. Is that correct?
It was most of his head that seemed like a bruise, yes.
Okay. And I know you were motioning, you were doing some motioning, and I'm sorry, my view was blocked. Could you point to that again?
Describing his head, it would be mostly upper of his, like his scalp. It wouldn't be his whole face, it would be just of his scalp and the top part of his head.
His scalp was a little bruised, and it was swollen.
Yes, it was around all his head, around about where you would expect hair.
Okay. And his head was tiny, correct?
Yes.
He was tiny. Okay. And did you see any cuts?
Cuts? No.
Now, we're going to go back because remember she said her view was blocked. She couldn't hear him because he spoke so softly. Let's go back to where he actually answered questions in the beginning.
Your parents are Daniel and Jessica, is that right?
Yes.
Let me go back.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
And this goes on. They ask the same thing. They're not paying attention to what this boy is saying. He's answering loud. He's answering clear. He's very well spoken for 15 years old, let me tell you. If you get time, go to Court TV's channel and watch the full video and just look at this crap show that goes on. Now, Jessica Groves was sentenced to life for murdering her 2-month-old baby.
Okay. And you go to school here in Simon County?
Yes, at Northwest High School.
Okay.
Speak up a little bit if you can. All right?
Almost like you're
Them asking him to speak up. Is he not loud enough? Maybe they need to all quit talking back there in the back and pay attention because you can hear them constantly talking to each other.
Officer in the back of the courtroom, okay? All right. Your parents are Daniel and Jessica, is that right?
So if he has to talk loud enough for the officer in the back of the courtroom to hear, then why isn't this lady right here speaking that loud? The one who walked up that I just played. This lady. She's not speaking that loud.
The injuries that you described.
I just think it's unorganized and ridiculous. And they were not paying attention when that boy was talking. Now, here are some of the comments. Why aren't they asking what home environment was like? Abusive, yelling? She needs to retire or getting hearing aid. How could you not hear him? Are you deaf, woman? And then she can't see either? Courtroom games. I'm having a hard time believing these lawyers legitimately passed the bar exam. Somebody needs a hearing aid. Are they deaf? This 15-year-old speaks clearly and loud. Sucks he's going through all this. This young man should not have to look at his parents in the room while they ask questions. He sounded very credible, a courageous young man. His answers were to the point, short, and articulate. I agree with that. They want him to shout his answers or what? Geez, he's loud enough. I feel horrible for this kid and what he has experienced. I have sons, one of which is approaching this age, and this is heartbreaking to think about. Poor kid has been through hell, lost his little brother, now he's having to go through this. He is only 15. Broken heart emoji. I can hear him just fine. Stop interrupting him. This poor kid testifying in court is nerve-wracking for him. To be testifying at his parents' trial too, what a strong young man. This 15-year-old is more articulate than the damn attorneys. Agreed. I wonder how this lady sleeps when she says repeatedly a little bit of bruising. They did this baby horrible. This baby had broken ribs, head trauma, severe bruising. I think the arm was broken. They done a lot to this poor little baby. Fake tears, fake parents, glad they were in jail. Oh, this is so tragic. This poor kid, I pray he heals and gets help. Gets help to get there. It's infuriating how she is minimizing the little bit of bruising. I agree. This 15-year-old sounds like a grown man. No doubt he's had to grow up a lot faster than most teenagers because of the circumstances his parents made him a party to, not to mention the unspoken abuse he himself probably endured. And that's just true. We don't know what all he went through because, of course, they didn't talk about that when they should have. I mean, you may as well talk about it. You've already got him describing how he's seen his little brother. So friggin' annoying how they can't hear him constantly. That's their fault. If they can't hear him, he is plenty loud. She can't hear him. Then she says she couldn't see him. What the F? Pathetic questioning. The 15-year-old is more capable of handling the situation than she is. Daniel should be talking to a judge along with a child advocate in private chambers without his parents staring at him. No child should have to sit across from their parents and detail how they harmed a sibling. Absolutely disgusting. They never deserved these sweet children. Evil, evil, evil. That baby was so precious. How could anyone ever? That poor 15-year-old has to wonder. One has to wonder what he has endured. That dork that kept telling this poor kid to speak up needed a smack. I understand they need to hear him and see him, but damn, give this kid a break. I hope he has counseling. The way she's trying to downplay the bruise, he said his whole scalp was bruised and swollen, not a little bit. And they do that in court. You know, especially when it's like the parent's lawyer, they're going to try to minimize it, and it's so annoying. Why do they keep minimizing the bruising? It was a little swollen, a little bruised. The kid said like 5 times now, the whole top of his head, the baby's head was bruised. This is horrible all the way around. My heart goes out for this young man. Life has thrown him many obstacles that he must come over. These attorneys are so unclear, yet they want this poor kid to be clear. Exactly my point. And you see this a lot in the Carolinas and Florida. But there are many states that need to get their small town courtrooms adjusted, organized, and better. And just like the social services in North Carolina and South Carolina, they need to be completely fired and new people brought in with better training, better updates, the system updates. There's a place in North Carolina, Columbus County, Brunswick County, Bladen County, that the CPS and the social services whole system is just screwed up. These social workers are crooked. They put kids back in abusive homes, drug-fueled homes, all because they don't want to do some paperwork. Anyways, if you get time, go to Court TV channel and check this video out. It's sad, but we need